Hey, I'm Brendan, joined by the better half of my buddy Pat, and we are checking out the REV'IT Cayenne 2 pants coming in at $470. Now, this is going to be a great option for the two-season hot weather riding there. It is geared towards those ADV riders out there, logging some serious miles, but also out there hitting the trails. It's giving you a great amount of breathability, but it's some pretty bomb-proof protection with these pants. But I do want to note, this is a BYOB type of pants. Bring your own base layers. You know, if you're riding inclement weather, you're going to need to layer up appropriately for that because this is geared towards those summer riding months. There's a few other options within REV'IT's line if you're looking for a bit more versatility. Let's talk about the overall fit with these pants. Pat here is about 6 feet tall, 220 pounds with a 34-inch waist. He typically wears a size 34 to 36 in most of his riding pants and jeans. He's currently wearing the XL in these pants, and these are fitting him well, but I will note they're a bit more on the relaxed side of the spectrum. Definitely a bit more on the touring fit, if you will. So keep that in mind. They are certainly something that can accommodate larger ADV boots with the design and the setup here at the bottom, which we'll get into more in just a moment, but they are very much a relaxed fit. But if you know that you're going to be adding layers and things like that, looking for a bit more versatility out of this gear, that is something to consider. But the jacket, in Pat's measurements with a 44-inch chest, the XL fit him spot on and very much a snug fit, whereas the pants feel a bit more on the loose side of the spectrum. At $470 though, they will ship to you for free, and as always, we do have a price match policy in place that is there to ensure they're going to get the best deal around. I also wanted to note that short and tall sizes are available in these pants, so that's certainly beneficial depending on your height. Obviously, we all come in different shapes and sizes, of course. Now, the main construction of these pants, we have a PWR ripstop, we have a Schoeller-Dynatec mesh main construction as well. That's going to be that gray that you're going to see at the front, you're going to see at the back as well, just to help provide additional airflow for these pants while also providing additional abrasion resistance. So a lot of times when you go with mesh, you're sacrificing a bit of protection, and this stuff is really stout. That Dynatec mesh material is pretty impressive stuff. And then you've also got some PWR 750, PWR stretch. So a lot going on with these pants, a lot of versatility here. Let's start right here at the top. You can see this connection zipper around the waistline. You do have some adjustability around the waistline as well, so you can cinch it down if you need to do so, and a button and zipper at the main entry there towards the front. But I do like that you can pair this up with the jacket, of course, you know, help eliminate that gap between the jacket and pants, adding some additional safety, especially handy if you're you know, out there on the tarmac logging those miles. Very simple stash pockets right there towards the top. Then we've got some top loading kind of cargo style pockets right here on the side. These are not waterproof, they are water resistant, so just keep that in mind. And then again, as I mentioned before, that Dynatec mesh right here at the front, that's where a lot of the airflow is going to be moving through these pants, and then it's going to escape the rear because you have more of that material on the back as well. I also wanted to note they do include the hip armor. It is their CE Level 1 C-Smart armor at the hip. You're also going to get CE Level 2 protection, and that's going to be their C-Flex armor. That's going to be located right here at the knee. So it is pretty stout armor, but it moves very well with the body. You've got a little bit of stretch just above that knee, and on the inside of the leg right here, you're going to get a leather panel there. That's really nice because that's a high wear area, especially for ADV riders out there, or anyone who really rides off-road in any application. You're hugging the bike, you're standing up, you're sitting down, but you're hugging the frame of the bike, you know, to help maintain some stability when you're ripping around. So it is nice that they've included these pretty stout leather panels on the inside there. Pat, go ahead and face the side. Let's get a quick look here at the side. You can kind of get a better shot of the inside leather panels there on the side. The other thing I wanted to point out, right here at the side of the leg, you do have great adjustability here, so you can fine-tune that if you're not wearing large, you know, ADV boots. Pat's just wearing some more low-profile boots right now, but you could really cinch that down. He could snug that up if he was actually going to be out there riding around. Obviously, he's just standing here modeling for us and looking all cute, but you have that adjustability if you want it, and then you've got a simple Velcro tab right here, or a few Velcro tabs, I should say, but it's really stout and very tall. So this is easily going to accommodate a larger boot, of course. So if you have those large ADV boots, I wouldn't be concerned about, you know, wondering if you're going to be able to fit them on the inside of the pant leg. Some people like to stuff their pants on the inside for, you know, a more true dirt application. I think a lot of ADV riders and dual sport riders typically wear pants of this nature and this style, so they like to fit them over top. I don't think you're going to have any issues doing so. Pat, go and face the back for me, sir. We've got this PWR 750 right here at the seat, nice raised rear yoke, and again, that's that zipper to connect the jacket, but this is going to give you some additional abrasion resistance there, or resistance from wear as you're routinely riding out there on the trails, as you're sweating and moving around on the bike. A little bit of a gripper on the inside too. I mean, it may seem subtle, but it certainly makes a difference in helping you keep nice and solid in the seat, keep you from slipping and sliding around. And then we've got more of that Dynatec mesh at the back of the leg, as I mentioned before. That's going to help allow that airflow to get through the pants and allow it to escape as that hot air builds up. It's going to keep it moving through here. More stretch at the back of the leg just to add some additional comfort when you're moving around on the bike, of course. And you can see all of this PWR ripstop material. It's kind of that grid pattern. It's on the front, it's on the sides, the same material utilized in the jacket. And what that does is help if something starts tearing or snagging, it's going to stop on this grid pattern and help prevent it from just coming apart completely. So that's the benefit of that PWR ripstop material that we like to see, and we see often on more premium options within REV'IT's line and other manufacturers out there. Pat, you can go ahead and face the front for me, sir. Overall, a very robust, very stout pair of riding pants. And again, you do have the matching jacket. We do have a video on that, so if you want some additional details on the jacket, it certainly exists. You can pair them up. This is certainly something that you could ride across country with. If you're riding in a variety of different climates, again, don't forget to bring those base layers so you can make sure that you're nice and warm or nice and comfortable if you're expecting inclement weather. As always, guys, if you're looking for more details, you can click that info button. That'll take you over to the product page, and our customer service team is on standby. The riders, they're more than happy to get you pointed in the right direction, so don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks for hanging out with Pat and I and taking a closer look at the REV'IT Cayenne 2 pants. I'm Brandon. Keep it pinned.